do what thou wilt. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 5 of 7 Minutes with the Magus, featuring your host, Omega Logion, Magus of the Eon of Maat. In this episode, we're going to talk about trigrams, specifically the 27 trigrams found in Aleister Crowley's channeled work, Liber Trigrammaton, being the book of the mutations of the Tao with the yin and the yang. Crowley represented these three types of line with a dot for the Tao, a solid line for the yang, and a broken line for the yin, just like in traditional I Ching symbology. When you take three types of line and you arrange them in all their possible combinations on 3 levels, you get a total of 27 possible trigrams. Crowley called this book the ultimate foundation of the highest theoretical Kabbalah, and that's exactly what it is. Except he didn't understand the secret and why it could be the ultimate foundation. The secret is that the 27 trigrams are simply numbers in base 3. Now we all know about base 10. It has 10 digits, 0 to 9. And we know about binary or base 2, which has 2 digits, 0 and 1. While trinary or ternary has 3 digits, 0, 1, and 2. Those 3 digits are the Tao, the Yang, and the Yin. Now, this first statement is an axiom. We can't prove it's true or false. We simply have to accept it in order to move forward. The axiom is that the Tao is the 0 digit. The Yang is the 1 digit, and the Yin is the 2 digit. And a corollary of accepting that is that the Tao is neutral, and the Yang and the Yin are opposite. This is very much like Hegelian dialectic. The Yang would be thesis, the Yin is antithesis, and the Tao is synthesis, balancing out the other two. If we accept the axiom and the corollary, then we can move forward and create a Kabbalah. It will be called Trigrammaton Kabbalah, or TQ. One of the interesting outcomes of accepting the corollary is that you can consider two numbers to be opposites if they have opposite numbers and opposite digits in the same places. For example, in base 3, you would have a number 1, 2, 0. That's going to be opposite a number with the digits 2, 1, 0. In base 10, the number 1, 2, 0 is the number 15, and the number 2, 1, 0 is the number 21. So when we talk about it in base 10, we're saying the numbers 15 and 21 are opposites, but only in base 3. In base 10, there's no reason to think that they're opposite or connected in any way. But the numbers 15 and 21, or numbers like them, which have opposite types of digits in the same places, are called antigrams. And it turns out that we can structure all of our Kabbalah based on these antigrams for a very important reason: the difference between them. The numbers 15 and 21 are antigrams. What is the difference between them? 6. No other pair of antigrams, no matter how big or small, differ by 6. They make a unique pair. And all of the numbers from 0 to infinity have differences that are unique. All of the integers from 1 to infinity. So look at it this way. Let's say you have this ladder, right? And each of the rungs on the ladder is an integer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to infinity. The side rails are the antigram pairs. So each antigram pair differs by a unique number. So there's only one pair that differs by 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay. Now we'll go back to our 27 trigrams, which are really numbers in base 3. They're all the numbers in base 10 expression from 0 to 26 with no numbers missing. Now we know 0 is neutral, so we're going to set 0 aside, and that leaves us the numbers from 1 to 26 in base 3. They arrange themselves into 13 antigram pairs, and those pairs differ by all the numbers from 1 to 13. So 1 and 2 differ by 1. 5 and 7 differ by 2. 3 and 6 differ by 3. 4 and 8 differ by 4. 17 and 22 differ by 5. 15 and 21 differ by 6. 16 and 23 differ by 7. 11 and 19 differ by 8. 9 and 18 differ by 9. 10 and 20 differ by 10. 14 and 25 differ by 11. 12 and 24 differ by 12. And 13 and 26 differ by 13. Those are the 13 fundamental pairs of antigrams that make up this Kabbalah. The numbers from 0 to 26, or 1 to 26, add up to 351. Their differences from 1 to 13 add up to 91. The sum is 351 plus 91 equals 442. And this equals the Hebrew gematria of the letters Mem, Aleph, Aleph, Tav, which spell the name Me'at. So the Kabbalah we are going to use in the Eon of Me'at has at its core trigrams whose 13 trios add up to the name Me'at. How appropriate. That order will create the ultimate bedrock foundation for our Kabbalah, pure math, upon which you can't go any further. So it's a rock solid, very reliable, and we can take that basis and build on it and use it to unravel all kinds of interesting things, because now we can connect numbers that nobody thought were connected before. So stick with me in future episodes, and we'll talk much more about the implications of using Trigrammaton and all the wonderful things that we can do with it. Until then, don't forget, love is the law.